Welcome to this dark alley where we are all alone, and I intend to mug you and take all of your possessions. In the process of which I will severely beat you whether you cooperate or not.
Do you mean you plan on taking from me my indelible spirit and Jelwood Day Beaver?
You will likely see the world differently after I put you in the hospital and nearly kill you. Your trust in your fellow man will be shaken to the core. And you are likely to lose this youthful innocence that has carried you this far in life.
That saddens me more than you can possibly comprehend. You see, I'm a bit of a free spirit who has made it this far, only because I do not see anything bad in this world. To me, existence exists only in this very moment.
Well, go ahead and get ready, because your existence is about to get very painful and confusing. Become prepared, because I am about to do something like this to you.
That is very frightening, indeed. If that foot were to hit me, I would likely collapse into a heap. By tomorrow, I would probably bruise severely.
Most certainly you would. I am a violent man with powerful leg muscles. I spend all day working out in a gymnasium and thinking of ways to harm others.
I joined a gymnasium several years ago with the intention of becoming very fit. Sadly for me, I do not possess the requisite willpower and drive to maintain an exercise program for more than, I don't know, maybe 20 minutes at most.
That is actually not that uncommon. The truth is that it generally takes about 3 weeks to become accustomed to a new workout routine. At that point, that pretty much becomes habit.
Oh my God. I have never done anything for 3 weeks in a row.
Why do you suppose that is?
Gosh. I'm not sure. I suppose it may be because I'm easily distracted.
Dude, I totally know what you mean. That is the reason I cannot hold down a job and have had to resort to a life of crime and thuggery to get by.
Is it a good life for you?
It is its ups and downs. There are good weeks and bad weeks. To be honest, in this economy most people do not carry around much walking around money, which is what I rely on to survive.
The sad thing is that in all of the news reports you see, you never hear anything about how this administration's policies have impacted petty criminals and thugs.
Don't I know it? My entire industry has been completely ignored by mainstream media.
I think that is because it has not been legitimized by society on the whole.
How much money do you have?
I have $1,000.
Excellent. That will support my drug habit for several days.
The unfortunate part is that I do not have any dollar bills on me. I'm not permitted to carry money when I go out alone because I have a bad tendency to make ill-advised purchases and generally waste money. I suppose because it has no inherent value to me.
That is grueling unfortunate, because I will now have to follow you to your home and perform a home invasion in order to get that money.
I'm afraid that will not be possible. You see, my lovely bride is there alone, and I fear that bringing you into my home would put her in mortal danger. That, of course, will not happen.
It seems we have reached an impasse. Sadly for you, the only thing I know to do at this point is to bludgeon you.
Interestingly, I have grown tired of this exchange and wish you out of my life forever. I'm no longer fearful, and am contemplating violently defending myself at this point.
That is indeed interesting. It is a tactic to which I am unfamiliar. I feel at this point, I have already invested too much time into an effort that I now believe is ultimately a losing venture. My inclination is to punch you one time and bid you a good night and ultimately a good life.
I appreciate your sentiment, but do not wish to be punched. Perhaps I shall punch you instead.
Perhaps then, we should part ways.
I'm certainly amenable to that.
Very well then. Good night, kind sir.